accountants and advisors, we are here to help you solve your China business pain points. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at how you can get an education on doing business in China. A lot of individuals, whether it's leaders, people, whomever, they always say, I'm at a loss as to what is happening in China, the updated regulations. I don't know what is current as of today because so many things have come out. And this was particularly true during COVID. So today I want to talk a little bit about getting an education and the importance of educating yourself on doing business in China. As everybody knows, knowledge is power. You must have a knowledge base on doing business in China to help you make decisions quickly and be able to pivot your company accordingly. The big question is, where can you get free information? Because it can cost an arm and a leg every time you want to reach out to your lawyer to get info. Now, there are several ways to access a continuous education. The key is to ensure that you actually seek this information, read it on a regular basis, and execute on it. One important source are lawyers, right? Like I said, you can always reach out to your own lawyer to get individual advice, but then you're being charged for that. Alternatively, you can subscribe to their newsletters and mailing for free. If you're using a law firm in your home country with offices in China, subscribe to that local China office. You may not want to read everything they send every week or every month, but you can save it in a folder in your inbox and go back to it whenever you need it or have time. Most lawyers offer free articles, free publications, webinars, informational sessions. And don't forget that whenever you're meeting with a law firm, the first meeting is always free of charge. Besides obtaining information from lawyers, you can access material through corporate service providers like Woodburn Accountants and Advisors. If you decide to go this route, make sure to find out how long they've been working in China and the cost of their services. There are thousands of service providers in China that offer corporate services, administrative services. It is crucial that you understand the background experience that the company you're using has in China and what is their knowledge base. Local companies tend to have a better network and are more familiar with the culture. Their knowledge base is more developed and they understand the difficulties that business professionals face in China. Just as lawyers do, service providers offer free seminars like us. We offer a free weekly roundtable. We offer master classes, which are charged, but they are full day educational sessions, short articles, ebooks, informational sessions that are free of charge. You can learn a lot from speaking to corporate service providers and obviously participating in their sessions. Local chambers of commerce are a fantastic source of information as well. You do not have to join the chambers in order to subscribe to their mailing list. If you are from the United Kingdom, you can go to the British Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai or the British Chamber of Commerce in Beijing, amongst others. For many businesses, contacting your country's Chamber of Commerce in China is a great starting point for exploring opportunities in the Chinese market, but also by getting updated on the regulations. And they do charge for educational sessions, but it's usually always at a discount rate. Now, the large number of chambers of commerce in China means there's a good chance that your country has representation, and some of the more active countries even have multiple chambers of offices across the country. The International Chamber of Commerce in China were typically founded by a group of companies and individuals from the same country for the purpose of sharing knowledge, developing business relationships, and gaining representation. Most of the chambers of commerce have a wealth of local knowledge and a long list of contacts. So seeking their advice before embarking on major projects in China, or even when encountering pain points or difficulties, is always a good idea. Even if they don't know the answer, they probably know someone who does within their network within the chamber. For foreigners living in China, attending events arranged by their Chamber of Commerce can be a fantastic opportunity to make acquaintances, network, and in addition to that, learn. The other association that I would highly recommend is the EU SME Center, which is a European Union initiative that provides a comprehensive range of hands-on support services to European SMEs, getting them ready to do business in China. And the EU SME Center helps facilitate market access for European SMEs, The center assists SMEs to establish, develop, maintain commercial activities in the market through export and investment, particularly at the crucial early stages of their setup and their market penetration. They offer technical solutions. They offer a knowledge center with over 100 market research reports, guidelines, some of which are free of charge, others of which won't cost you more than 50, 100 euros. Other things, other associations or other ways of getting information. One is if you are in dire need of getting information on copyrights, patents, trademarks, the Intellectual Property SME Help Desk provides you with an overview of key IP considerations in China. The help desk tools are produced to give you practical advice on how to develop and implement an effective IP strategy. They've got e-learning modules, case studies, videos, webinars, and you can really learn the do's and don'ts of intellectual property strategy in China by viewing the experiences of other European businesses where it went wrong, right? And then finally, there is Google. And if you prefer to use this tool, you should be careful to read content no older than 12 months. Unless it is generic information, limit your research to the most updated sites. Laws and regulations change frequently in China, if not daily, and it is vital to know what the latest versions are that will affect your business. So whenever you are Googling something, I say Google, whenever you're using a search engine, whether it's Google, Bing, Baidu, Yahoo, whatever, make sure you're checking on the date of when that was published so you know how recent it actually was. You should also consider researching specific industry-related organizations in China, like the Automobile Manufacturers Association or other such industry-related businesses, and subscribe to their mailing lists. Just note where law firms, service providers, chambers of commerce will have their newsletters either in your mother tongue or at least at a minimum in English. The specific industry-related organizations in China will have their mailing lists in Chinese. And then last but not least, subscribe to your competitors in China. Check out what your competitors are doing in China. Gather as much information as possible. Education, usually in the minds of a lot of foreign businesses, is we obtain an education at the point of strategy development and market penetration, and then we forget about it. Your education in China is continuous. You need to be consistent with learning on a day-to-day basis what is happening, what changes are occurring, getting yourself updated for your specific industry and sector, and then implementing and executing that. So it's really important to subscribe to different mailing lists. Again, like I said, doesn't necessarily mean you read it right there and then. Might be that you save it in a folder and read it on the weekends or when you have specific time available to get yourself updated. Education is fundamental in China. It is vital. It is highly recommended that you make sure you review it. I hope this video has helped. If you do have any pain points in China and you would like to discuss them, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm going to provide you with the link to our diary. You can book a free 15-minute pain point discovery call where we will go through your pain points and see if we at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors can help you. If you enjoyed today's video, please press the like button and definitely press the subscribe button, because that will help us get more viewers and more participants to the show. And obviously, if you would like to learn more and educate yourself more on what is happening in China and doing business in China, then do subscribe. You will then get updates on a daily basis of what we're doing. Last but not least, if you want to learn more about what I do and what we do at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors, head on over to our website at woodburnglobal.com. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care and goodbye.